Oh wow, it's been a really busy day. I've had two classes. I had a watercolor class in the morning and an acrylic painting class in the afternoon, which is lots of fun. And if you're interested in art, by the way, look at my website, free online art classes. Everything is free, and there's instruction in painting, drawing, collage, printmaking, all different kinds of really great stuff in all. And when I'm not teaching art classes or painting, I like to cook. And I like to use the recipes from my cookbook, Pop It in the Toaster Oven. So if you have a toaster oven, you should definitely get this cookbook. And if you don't have a toaster oven, you should get a toaster oven. It's a great thing. And this spicy oven-baked chili is a really good example of how handy a toaster oven can be. So here again, you just have a few ingredients. I believe in chili being full flavored, and this is very full flavored. Obviously, if you don't want it so spicy, you don't have to have it so spicy. You can leave out the cayenne and you can use a mild salsa. But if you like it spicy, this is a good way to go. And if you like it really spicy, you can add more cayenne. The secret ingredients, I think, in this particular chili is actually the unsweetened cocoa powder. That gives chili a wonderful, dark, rich flavor. So now I'm going to show you all of the ingredients I've assembled. Very, very simple. Prep time is nothing. Very little. And before I do that, however, I'm going to preheat my toaster oven to 375 degrees. Okay, there's my big bowl, and now all of these ingredients are going to go into the bowl. The first thing is going to be a pound of very lean ground beef. You can use turkey, chicken breast. In this case, I'm using a pound of 93% fat-free lean beef. Then I'm going to add the black beans. This is from a 15-ounce can of black beans. I have rinsed them. I have drained them. I think they're just better that way. And then over here I have 3/4 of a cup of chopped onion. Put that in there. I'm going to add a little can of tomato sauce. This is the 8-ounce size here. And then I have a cup of salsa. I'm using the medium salsa. You can use mild, or if you like real spicy, get the spicy salsa. I'm putting in just a scant 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of powdered garlic and a teaspoon of chili powder. Nice generous teaspoon. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of the unsweetened cocoa powder. Any brand will do. And 1/4 of a cup of dry white wine. Then I'm going to add salt to taste, and I think for me, probably 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay, now all of these ingredients get mixed around really well. And then the well-mixed chili ingredients go into, this is a little non-stick pan. It's about 8 by 8. You can use any 1-quart casserole pan, whatever you have. The pan gets covered with aluminum foil. Pan goes into the toaster oven, which is up to temperature at 375. And then I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes and check it to see that everything is cooked. The chili is done, and I had to adjust the recipe a little bit. I think in my recipe I should have put finely chopped the onions because I found that I needed another 10 minutes to cook the onions. So it was really more like 50 minutes to get the onions cooked all the way. The rest of everything was cooked just fine. I think if I were to rewrite this recipe, I might put the temperature at 400. Also, I noticed that there was really quite a bit of water content in the chili, and I actually uncovered it for those 10 minutes and to take some of the water off, and I'm thinking that might have something to do with just the quality of the meat. So, you know, that's something to think about too, that you might just want to use veggies or just use like a ground sirloin instead. That said, the flavor of this chili is so wonderful. It has, of course, a lot of onion flavor. Then there's the garlic. Then there's the salsa. And a little bit of spice. Just enough for me to really make it interesting. The flavor is really deep. So, and I think using black beans helps as well. And what I have in my cookbook here to accompany this oven-baked spicy chili is a chopped chicory salad, which is just chicory that's chopped and very simple, and then some fresh cilantro, splashes of balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and some sliced Kalamata olives. So in that's a wonderful kind of simple companion to the complex flavors of this chili. My feeling too is that even if you extend this recipe 10 minutes, put it at 400 and extend it if you want, you're still not standing at the stove sauteing stuff, which could be 10 minutes, and you don't have those extra things to clean up like fry pans and extra spoons and everything. By putting it all together in one bowl, and then putting it in a baking dish and baking it saves cleanup time as well. If time is really important to you, and I think time is important for all of us these days. And speaking of time, maybe it's time for you to buy my cookbook. Pop it in the toaster oven. You can get it anywhere, on Amazon or in a bookstore. And maybe it's time for you to consider purchasing a toaster oven. It's a wonderful, wonderful device and perfect for many different kinds of cooking, and time-saving and nutritious. And maybe it's time for you to be creative. If you have a hunger for imagining and visualizing and creating, then you should go to my website, free online art classes, where there are many, many different classes that you can take in painting, drawing, printmaking, many more things. And they're all free to you, free online art classes.